been jamming this song as hard as me. Alright, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. Can we call these episodes? I want these to be episodes now. I'm going to work very hard on regularly uploading YouTube videos. I have a hard drive, and oh, am I out of breath from that little bit of dancing I just did? Must be that key 25 I knocked out earlier. I'm gonna blame it on that. Anyways, I guess I need a moment to catch my breath. Okay, so today I wanted to talk to you guys about limits. Limits, no limits, lack of limits. Let's talk about no limits, okay? Not placing limitations on ourselves. I, for one, oh my gosh, I realized very recently, about 2 months ago, that I had a huge hater. And I had to address the issue, y'all, but I'm all about this spiritual gangsterness now, so I had to address it a different way. I couldn't come at her like, yo, you hating on me, stop. You know, I had to really figure out why. So the hater was myself, and that was very, it was eye-opening and humbling to realize that I was the only person placing these limits on myself, nobody else, you know, especially since I'm on probation now. Like, for real, there should be no limits. But I was very fearful, and I was very, basically what I had to do was get down to the root of it and realize why I was placing these limits on myself. And when I go do my inventory, I dig deep, y'all, deep. And so I went back to my earliest memories of when I felt like I couldn't do stuff, right? I know I'm not living up to my full potential, so I had to figure out why. And basically, when I was growing up, I am an adult survivor of child abuse, and so I'm not realizing that these things are still affecting me each day, okay? I'm out of the house, I don't F with my daddy, he don't contact me, I don't contact him. I'm good now, right? Wrong. There's long-term effects, and I'm realizing that right now, okay? I'm 29 years old, I'm like, get over it. However, it's not that easy, it's not that simple. So growing up, my dad would not allow me to do any extracurricular activities. Me, I love theater. I love, you know, I was a very vibrant child, very, you know, theatrical. I love the arts. I love being creative, and he kind of beat that out of me, you know. So, for instance, like, I loved the keyboard. I ended up playing the organ at this old man's house. He bought me a keyboard for Christmas one year. My dad locked it up and would not allow me to play. I was really fast. I was the fastest person in school in first grade. And this is a true story. And yeah, my dad would not allow me to run track. He would not allow me to do things that I love to do. And now that I'm an adult, I'm realizing that I don't allow myself to do things because I guess in the back of my mind, I still hear him telling me that I can't do these things. And so I allow fear to get in my way. And I didn't realize this until very recently, that I'm in my own way, and I have got to step aside. So once I realized that that's why I was placing these limits on myself, it was a time to say, you know what? No more limits. No limits. Okay, that was off beat. Anyway, so no more limits. I refuse to place any more limits on myself. I am limitless. I have been doing power affirmations every single morning. I've seen my life change drastically. For instance, I own a business, a small business, and for a while I have been really placing limits on myself. I have been buying containers in very small quantities so that I don't buy too much, basically putting limits on myself. And I said, F that. I'm buying these containers in bulk. I was telling myself I couldn't do farmers markets. I said, you know what, that's a limitation. Stop with these limitations. You're gonna do markets. So now I'm doing 3 markets a week. I went from 0 markets to 3 markets a week, guys. I was talking about, I've been wanting to put out a book for a very long time. I'm doing my first collaboration. It comes out next month. I'm sharing my story in a book. Be sure to pick it up. And so just that quickly changing my mindset, And this is not to say that I will never place limits on myself again. Like, this is a work in progress. So every morning I get up, I meditate, I listen to my power affirmations, I step out, I do something that scares me, and in this short amount of time I've seen my whole life change, guys. And so the message here is, no matter where you come from, no matter what you've been told your whole life, you can definitely change your mindset, but you got to realize it. Self-aware, until you're self-aware, you can't get anywhere. Every day I try to work on myself. Every day I'm figuring out why I react to certain things. Every day I'm trying to figure out how can I be a better person, okay? And so I do self-work all day long, all day. And so these are the things that I'm doing to change my belief system about myself, okay? Because I know I'm not living up to my potential. And I also know that the things that have happened to me do not have to continue to hinder me, okay? I can live a successful life being an adult survivor of child abuse, you know? I don't have to let these things and these past hurts continue to affect my life any longer. So I challenge you to remove any limitations that you have placed on yourself, any beliefs that you have that you're not worthy, that you can't do something. Change your mindset, okay? Like I said, I do have a book coming out, and I share my story of how domestic violence almost took my life. You know, I ended up trying to murder my dad, and I share that in the book, and how I overcame that obstacle and how I live a positive life today. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that this message helps somebody, and if you know anybody that is an adult survivor of child abuse, please share this. Whether you think that they're healed or not, you never know what kind of things can help, you know, or where the next life-changing message comes from. So thank you guys. I love you all, and be well.